beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your weekend reading for this weekend of May 2nd to the 5th. Stick around towards the end, Leo, to see if you are one of the wishes that gets flashed at the end of this reading. We're starting this weekend reading off with a fortune. It looks like you have two flying out. And your first fortune is future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. So there could be something that you are planning this weekend that has something to do with the future, that has to do with socializing, coming together with people, possibly somebody visiting you or you visiting someone. And we have reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end and others could blossom and become stronger. All right, so very interesting that you have the future energy and reflection energy, because it does indicate that a lot of social fun awaits, but on the energy of reflection, it indicates that some friendships could come to an end as others become stronger. And I kid you not, I swear, I think that was your exact message sometime this week about an emphasis on people, bonds, connections, romantic or platonic. So there's going to be an emphasis on your community and who you socialize with. Specifically this weekend and being planned this weekend for the future. So for example, say you're planning to do something this weekend. You might be going over an invitation list. Who are you inviting? Who are you not? Who are you in the position of wanting to get closer to? Who are you in the position of wanting to distance yourself from? Because with the energy of reflection here, that gives a double-edged energy where a lot of your relationships are going to strive and you're going to become stronger, but there could be specific connections that just aren't meant for your energy anymore. So let's see. Okay, we have eclipse in Leo. There you go, your energy with compassion. Second day in a row. You know what's crazy? Crazy. This reading is coming out on May 2nd. I did a daily reading for Friday, May 2nd. And you want to know what your affirmation was in the numerology deck? I am compassionate. So the fact that you have this card coming through on the same day that you received this affirmation, literally 24 hours ago, is absolutely insane. Shine brightly like the star you are. So with you receiving eclipse in Leo, you know, that makes sense. You have future and reflection. Eclipses are going to eclipse things in or eclipse things out of your life. So it looks like you are going to be aligning to people who are a lot kinder, who are a lot nicer to your energy, people that you feel good with and around. And it looks like there is some like future plans in the works for some reason. So if you're not aware of future plans, you may become aware of them this weekend. Pay attention to invitations, opportunities, or like people wanting to socialize with you or do something with you. Even crazier is it was compassionate with card number 9, and this card is number 29. Wow. All right, the angel that is with you for the weekend, is the angel of past lives, card number 24. All right, so whatever friendships could be coming to an end in your life, that is meant to be. They got you where the soul needed the lessons of, and now you can free yourself from it. So a lot of you may have been feeling like you have been repeating familiar cycles, feeling like you're getting same person, different body. With the angel of past lives coming through, this card is saying to you, and this angel is saying to you, like, hey, you signed up for this. This was bound to happen at one point in time. You were bound to make new friends. You were bound to socialize with others. And you were bound to come to an end with others. So, let's see. Some of you, something might happen to you this weekend that feels very familiar. Almost like you feel like you've lived it before. or you lived with these people before. And you have the Angel of Dreams, card number 10. So you have an emphasis on dreams as well. I'm not surprised that you have the Angels of Dreams with the Angel of Past Lives. I would pay attention to not only your dreams, but the things that you are imagining, the things that you are picking up on, because it looks like you are almost like tapping into your own Akashic records here. It's like you're figuring out what you signed up for in some certain areas of your life or between certain people. For example, if a relationship is coming to a close or a friendship is coming to a close, with this type of combination, it's like you have the clarity of why you had to experience it. You had the clarity of why you had to go through it. Because with the fact that you have the future fortune here, that's showing me that there is a better energy of people that you are already around or will be around. So let's see what your angels of abundance have here for you for the weekend, Leo. And we have clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. Past lives, debts. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligation and avoid future ones as well. All right, so some of you may get some debt cleared in the physical, you know, in terms of on a vibrational energy. It does look, I mean, you have the Angel of Past Lives. So that's an energy of clearing out debts from past lives. So some of you actually have like a South node in Leo. Some of you may have a North node in Leo. Pay attention to where your nodes are at in your birth chart when you see this card, as well as the fact that you have clearing debts is actually crazy. Some of you, you're going to consolidate your debt. You may get rid of like credit card debt or like something like that, or you may receive an opportunity to release some emotional upheaval. Eclipse in Leo is going to help that release. And let's see what your tea leaf is. We have the carrot, opportunity or windfall. Beautiful. We have the ear with good news. Wow. And the ant, work, achievement, and success. All right. So your tea leaf are extremely positive. If you have been wanting to remove debt from your life, financial, emotional, difficult, maybe even felt like something was owed to you, the energy is very ripe for this to happen. You will be receiving some good news about opportunities coming your way. And it looks like you put a lot of work into it. It kind of feels like you do feel like this good vibration is owed to you. This blossoming and becoming stronger with specific people is owed to you. You know, if you had a lot of shitty friends in your life, some of you are kind of like, there's no way. I got to get a good friend already. Some of you, if you had a lot of shitty love in your life, you're kind of like, dang, how much longer do I have to deal with that? The energy is shifting here. You have really learned something, not only on a physical level, but a spiritual level. And as energy clears, you know, some of you, there could be a relationship or a friendship that comes to an end because it was putting you in debt. All right. Let's see. Your tarot theme cards. First card out is simply love with the Six of Cups. Yeah, you have a lot of caring and beautiful energy around you. And you have been receiving this theme for a while now, Leo. That a lot of the new caring or current beautiful, compassionate, kind people around you are really highlighting the people that are not like this. And you've been getting that theme for a while. We have choose your battles with the Seven of Wands. Yep, that's exactly what I felt there when I explained. And we have, hello, lead with the Emperor. All right, so Leo, you could definitely be coming into contact with new love here after feeling kind of frustrated with your past love history, I guess you could say. I kind of want to, I feel like it could be both. I feel like you could be coming into new love as well as forming new bonds of friendship on a platonic level. Some of you, you are meant to be your own boss, and that is going to be a good way for you to clear debt. You know, you have great social fun awaits with the Emperor. You could have an extremely successful networking event, especially with the carrot here. So if you've been wanting to become your own boss, or you've been wanting your business to get out there, or you wanted more purchases or bookings or clients or whatever, you may find the perfect event to network, to receive. And it may actually come from someone in the past. Somebody may be thinking of you. And they're like, hey, Leo, I feel like you'd be perfect for this. Let's see. 6 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. It looks like you have an opportunity from somebody that values you from knowing you. Now, is this person in your energy currently, talking to them all the time? Maybe, maybe not. But you definitely have a beautiful opportunity of like networking and social fun and raising the bar for yourself. I feel like from somebody that you knew or have known. On the 7 of Wands, we have the King of Swords. Beautiful. So you're really not letting your fears and anxieties hold you back as much. And on the Emperor, we have the Knight of Wands. Yes, you are called to be outward. You are called to reflect on who deserves your action, who does not deserve your action. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you may definitely be receiving some good karma to a financial situation that you felt like you owed to. I don't know why I keep thinking of like credit card or like car. I keep seeing the words, the letter C. So like that gives me CC, like credit card. Let's see. Your advice is the Queen of Swords. So your advice is to use reason and logic at this time. And your outcome is the Moon. So something that you could not see coming your way is coming your way. Very uncertain, wasn't really sure where this path was heading you, but you're going to have clear vision for sure. Let's clarify this for Leo. Knight of Wands, 9 of Cups. There it is, wish fulfillment. So if you get invited or an opportunity to network or to do anything social, I would do it because it looks like you will have extreme success in doing so. You may make so much money like being a vendor for something that you clear out debts or you make your rent in like one day type of thing. Now, second message here, which could also resonate to people who feel like they resonate with that message I just said. There is an emphasis on connections. It's not going away. It's coming out in like all of your readings. And I feel like for a lot of you, you are really going to be figuring out who belongs in your vibe, who belongs in your circle, and who just doesn't. That's just what it is. Queen of Swords as your advice with the 10 of Pentacles. So with your advice being the 10 of Pentacles, this is using reason and logic and also focusing on what's stable as well as your stability. So clearing debts is a big one, but I don't only feel like it could be financial, you know, like somebody could have been around you, maybe a friend or a lover. And, you know, when you go from paying for one person to paying for 2 people, maybe in the beginning it doesn't seem as much. But once you're doing it for a couple months or years, your pockets will start to feel it. Trust me. Especially if that person isn't reciprocating. So I don't know who you've been paying for or who you've been wasting money on, it seems like. But this is not going to be happening anymore. Or at least you're being guided to clear it out. And on the Moon, as your outcome, you have the Hierophant. Beautiful. So you have a blessing that you cannot see. You have a blessing that was very uncertain, unknown, hidden from you. Page of Wands. Damn, there's the good news with the ear. The timing just wasn't supposed to happen yet. The timing was going to happen when the timing was going to happen. And a lot of you, there's like a business win here. So whenever you get invited to or an opportunity to go to something, I would definitely go because you have no idea how good it's going to be for you. You won't be able to see it at first. You would have to actually walk down the path. And there is some emphasis on people. Friends, love, whomever. But you don't look like you are one to play with. And I feel like if you don't feel reciprocated, or if you feel like your pockets are hurting around this person now, or you just feel like they never pay you back or never help out in any type of way, shape, or form, or never do anything to uplift your energy, you're just like very distant. But there are loving energies around you. And like I said, I feel like, not that that's an issue, it's not an issue, but it is bringing things to light. And this theme has been coming out in your readings, I feel like, since this year has started. An emphasis on like comparing connections. And like a lot of times we do that with romance, but I'm seeing it so much in a platonic way. And I feel like because we are moving into the new age, the new world, where like there's going to be a split between those high vibrational spiritual people and those spiritual people who just weaponize it. There's going to be a split in those energies. It's already happening. Gaia is birthing a new earth, and some will follow and some will stay in the repeated cycles. Your energy is being called to follow into the new earth. And not everybody is going to awaken to that energy. Unfortunately. Doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with these people. It's just that, you know, people are on different levels of vibration. Some of you, I don't know if you were in business with someone and you paid for like everything, but there's something about like stop overpaying. Or like if you're not reciprocated. Because I almost feel like there have been times, or there have been people that, you know, paid you back right away. And you're like, wow, well, this person pays me back within seconds. This person, I never get what I gave to them. So there's some type of emphasis on a give and take here, as well as all the other things I said. So this is what I have here for you, Leo, for the weekend. Pretty interesting reading. It could be intense for some of you, because you do have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. So some of you, there could be a little bit of like a power play of like who can care less. But if that's the case, then let it happen that way. Because if there's going to be a competition of who could care less, that is going to be a full-on, very obvious sign that that's not a connection, friendship, relationship for you. So let's see what we got going on here, Leo, and your ending oracle. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread that can be around you or in your chart, you have Aries, you have Pisces, you have Taurus, you have Leo. I would pay attention to the carrots. You may see an ant somewhere. And pay attention to your dreams. Here we go, Leo. Your ending oracle is the Chess Queen. There it is. Trust and strategizing, card number 30. Wow, so crazy is that one of you booked a numerology report. And at the end of numerology reports, I give you a oracle pull. And that's the pull. This is the card they got. Crazy. The Chess Queen has all the tools you need to aid you in your quest for a life of purpose, peace, and prosperity. When she arrives as your ally, she's giving you the task of asking Spirit for a vision of your life. Ask also to know the right actions to ensure your part in the process of unfolding. Then, with a sense of trust, allow the strategy to be given onto you by the divine. This is a reminder that there is your plan, and then there is the divine plan. There it is, Angel of Past Lives. When you're in alignment with the latter, all manner of messages are delivered to aid you in taking the next right action of your life. The Chess Queen says that you will win this game as long as you let Spirit choose your moves. Follow your bliss and be inspired, and the inspired messages delivered by your soul. You cannot lose when you enter the realm of the Chess Queen, and she appears as your ally. Yes. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening here. There is some strategizing moves going on. in where you're placing your energy, where you're not placing your energy, what things you say yes to, what things you say no to. And there is a wonderful new path opening up here of a really high vibration, really good news, and a reset of stability as well. So, Leo, let's flash some wishes. Let's flash some wishes. So, the two people that were chosen from the reading from yesterday are... First we have is Tier Lily D. Thank you so much, Tier Lily, for commenting your wish. You wish for new changes in your life to bring you to true happiness and to find who you ultimately end up with. So this is for Tier Lily D. I'm not going to do a whole spiel on how to do this because I'm not selling them again yet in my shop, but I will let y'all know when I start selling the kits again. All right, so Tier Lily D, here is your wish. Oh, I don't know where I put the lighter. Oh, it's right here. Okay, here we go. Tier Lily D. Beautiful. All right, and the second person whose wish is going to be flashed is Carnell Knox, 1957. Carnell, you wish for happiness, luck, and blessings for everyone. All right, Carnell Knox, here is your wish. Beautiful. All right, and we have some member wishes here. If you are a member, your wish will get flashed no matter what. And I see we have some members here. Stacy Webb. Stacy Webb. 878. If you are not a member and you are a public subscriber, you can comment on this reading with your wish. I will be flashing more wishes at the beginning of this upcoming week, as well as members. Please comment your wishes if you have not already commented it on the members version of this reading so I can find your wish easy. All right, Stacy, wishing for Casey to change, give you a chance, show him what love's supposed to be like. Okay. And a chance. All right, so wishing Casey would move on and give Stacy a chance. All right, Stacy, here is your wish. Stacy Webb, 878. Ooh, that one got a little extra fire to it. All right, and lastly but not least, we have Sean Helgeson, 99999. And you wish is to create a business and share your gifts with the world. Beautiful. All right, Sean. Thank you, everybody, for watching, for being here, for commenting your wishes. A special thank you to all my members out there. This is just one of the many member perks we have. If you join my memberships, you not only get all things that I do, you will always get your wish flashed, but you also have members only giveaways, and members also get every reading early and with no ads. So this is what I have here for y'all for the weekend. If you would like your wish flashed in the future, comment your wish down below on this reading. Members, like I said, comment on your membership version of this reading so I can find your comment easily. And I love each and every one of you beautiful, amazing Leos out there. Do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Like this video if you had not already. Check my link tree down below if you'd like to book with me, book a numerology report, and or find the spiritual podcast as well as other social links from me. Thank you, my beautiful Leos. Have a great weekend. Bye now.